Pretty high winds here on the mountain slopes. There's quite a few branches that have been brought down. There's some leftovers from somebody. Still got the teeth in. Ooh-wee. Well, I hope I don't have a tree chasing me. That would suck. Well, the good news is there was no vehicle up this old road beyond that initial log jam, so kind of keeps it nice. Everything's coming out up here with spring. This is a very difficult terrain to move through once you move into the woods and off any type of man-made path. You can see back in there, I mean that's break a leg country right in there. There you have to move like a absolute snail and place every foot properly. Not advised, but if you have to, do it carefully. The tree's coming back into bud. Folks, if you've watched this far, this is typically what I do. I'm kind of taking you along for the ride. You see what I see. There's no guaranteed excitement. It's just to give folk who maybe like to do this and can no longer, for whatever reason, an opportunity to sort of revisit the outdoors. And for those of you that have no experience in this, you know, come along, have a look at it. The streams are going great. Fortunately, with these type of trails, there's very low human traffic, so they stay you know, fairly pristine. Oh Lord, yeah. There we go. The old bones don't bend the way they used to. Let's get down there. These woods are home to a lot of rabbit and rodents, so you see a lot of rodent teeth remains in the scat that we come across. The thing with these roads is they're all a continuous climb. If any of you folk are thinking about going and sort of wandering around your hills and whatever, and I say hills, not flat areas, you know, you want to try and get some kind of conditioning onto yourself, and particularly your legs. Otherwise your adventure quickly comes to an end with a sore pair of legs and a fantastic headache. It's really thick back there. Alright, I'll save a bit of film and bring you guys. Alright, just coming up on the first destination, see how everything's held together. Huh. Friends of mine to put up a little spare point type shelter frame. That's been here for over 2 years already. The sisal string seems to be weathering very well. Yep, nice and sturdy still. Nobody's been up to use our fireplace in forever. I was here probably about 2 years ago. Phew, alright. I'm going to take a quick break here, have a snack and kind of refuel, then I'm going to be moving up further on the trailer. There's something else I want to go and take a look at. This is just my trick or treat bag, as my one friend calls it. This has got sort of, you know, light track trail snack food in it. Then I've got some sunflower seeds, peanut butter in a little jar, you know, energy bars. There's actually some instant porridge there, gummy bears. I've got some powdered milk for my, there's some coffee in here as well, there's tea bags, some chocolate. So it's really not based on anything sort of like diet wise, it's simply for its sort of caloric bang to keep you going. And the same thing, you know, if you guys stop for a little snack, don't overdo it, you know, don't eat a full meal if you actually haven't stopped for your lunch and you're going to be having a bit of a rest after. Just have a light snack, drink some water and keep on going. If you're going to be having a meat snack as well, just make sure you've got it, or if you've got quite a sort of a meat heavy supply of food in your bag, just make sure that you have access to enough water for that, because that takes a tremendous amount of water to process. So just keep that in mind. You've all seen me wandering around the woods and mountains with this stick of mine, and these holes here are not for any sort of glamour purpose or whatever. When I set my shelter up, like if I'm doing a small spear point, or there's a couple of things I can do with it, these holes are drilled to allow cords to go through, and this then becomes a standing you know, a stick, a stake, tent, you know, tent pole, whatever you want to call it. So that's what that's all about. It's, you know, I've got these at different levels for different setups. So all of these have got purposes. You know, if you can basically carry cargo in here, you can tie some like a bag on. You know, like an old, you'd see a sort of a tramp stick. You could tie a bag on there. You could tie meat on there, put it on your shoulder, carry it home, whatever. And any of these holes can be used as peepholes. Military people and I suppose outdoor folk could be familiar with what this is. If you're trying to focus your attention, you're trying to look at something. If you look through this, it almost gives you, you know, like a telescope picture, and your eye can focus on a concentrated area versus trying to pick up something that's moving in a bigger area. So you can use that just to you know, scan an area and see whatever it is you're trying to nail down. So anyway, your hiking stick doesn't have to be just a hiking stick. The notches are not dead people, that's just the number of hikes that this has been on. It's actually short a few. And this has actually been marked for a certain height for a specific reason as well. So it doesn't just have to be a stick, it can be many things. We're going to move down the trail a little bit, and I'm actually looking for a shortcut to the summit because there's some really nice viewpoints and places to hang out, but the forest road and traditional sort of paths are they just take way too long. So I'm hoping to follow an older road similar to what I'm on up to a better vantage point. So that's what I'm on about today. Oh, quick sidetrack here. If you want to carry a compass, I found that these cell phone holders are really nice for carrying a compass in. So that can attach onto a pack. It's got a great clip on, so it can actually go on molly. It can go anything that's got a belt type thing on it. So just a thought. Yes. You see the very distinct game trail down here. These little channels have been built all along this path to help guide any water up here down onto the river below us in the valley. They're a pain in the ass to climb over the whole time. I don't like that this wind is masking my sound. Don't like it at all. That's very cool. So I think it's nice with having access in these mountains to stream water like that. If you get all hot and bothered, you just go and wash yourself down and keep on going. You can see the opposing slope of the valley and the mountain on the other side through up onto the ridge there. Yep, we're absolutely spoiled, Chad. If you want to get away from everybody, we have a place to do that. There's Mr. Bear again. It's not that old either. The slopes are just relentless, man. Reach your legs up. Alright, I'm going to take a break quickly. And as you can see from here, we've been gaining some serious altitude. You can see the larger mountains on the Cascade Range there. I think the one that you can just see on the horizon and shot, if it's actually coming out, is probably Mount Baker, so it's way up north. Man, absolutely beautiful. What a day. What a day. This would be a great place to come and spend a night at. Nice clearing. A lot of groundwater though, that's the only problem. I've been down this little trail that the camera is pointing at, but it gets pretty gnarly pretty quickly. But I would like to explore it all one day. Still a bit of snow up on the mountains there. It's pretty nice to have the spring coming back, because you don't have to come, dressed in your winter woolies. And I've just got a light bush jacket on and a long sleeve t-shirt with a nylon shirt under that, and I'm toasty. The thing with this type of stuff, you can't get too warm either. You have to dress in layers, otherwise you're going to wind up in trouble once you stop. Because you get too hot when you're walking and sweating, and you don't want that. Alright, so I'm at the path I wanted to explore, and I'm hoping that this offers a shorter way to the peak. So this is new territory for me. Alright, I dare say there's going to be a whole bunch more of this, I'll bring you back.